I'm the cleanest out my whole city. I represent the whole state. You better shake my hand with no hate. You see them big reels and them bow ties, them heavy Chevys we skate. Fish and steak all over my plate. Cookouts in the winter and the summer. Freaks be in and out of my harbor. All I need location and number. It's the Bible Belt, go to church. I just built barbecue on my shirt. Really have fun, but you better act right. You fuck around, get hurt.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Keep It Reet YouTube video and another Reet rundown. We got something spicy for you Commodore lovers. This is our man, so introduce yourself and your car, I guess.
I'm Jordan Sanderson. I'm the driver of this BSC built VE ute. It's 433 cubic inch, big V8.
That's big!
Loves chalk and tyres.
This thing is pretty highly strung. Before we dive into that, we'll just talk about you for a little bit.
Yep.
So you're a bit of a fresh head to the drifting scene, aren't you?
Yeah, very fresh.
Give
so
us your
about,
background and...
I don't know. First time I watched drifting, I was at Winton. Pros went past. One of my mates is mates with Pros.
Yeah.
And I heard that thing rev at like, I don't know, 9,000 RPM, and I was like, shit, that's sick. And then, yeah.
That was it?
That was it, yeah.
Yeah, so how long have you been drifting for?
I started at the start of last year, about like 15 months now.
And it's been non-stop ever since then?
Yeah, I love it. Whenever I can get out, bang. If I can leave work and go drifting,
yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, sick. She's looking a little bit used. It definitely gets driven, that's for sure.
Don't look that side. Just keep the angle this side.
I don't even know where to start. Having blanks. That's all right. Oh, I reckon we pop the bonnet because it's definitely got some serious engine business going on. So let's have a look in there. Oh.
We'll tape these bad boys.
Ooh, that's a LS. Not a big V8 guy, but I definitely do respect a highly strung V8. So what is it?
So it's a 7.3 litre. Oof. It's a big boy. You got 14:1 compression. So it's got plenty of torque, and the throttle there, just chalk them. Third, fourth, doesn't matter what gear you're in, it just spins them.
That's spicy. So what was the cubic inch?
433.
433.
So it's a big boy. All the specs I don't really know, to be honest.
14:1 comp.
Yeah.
And it makes how much power?
430, which is like 550 horsepower.
Yeah. 430 rear wheel kilowatts.
Yeah.
So what's it rev to?
It revs to 7 grand.
Yeah.
And Boggo's probably going to give it a little bit more.
Shut your ass! Down here at the Friday night drifts. Boys are getting on the anti-lag in the pits, getting G'd. But yeah, shout out Bogger, BSC Performance. They basically built everything, did they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Did all the cage, put everything in.
And they built the gnarly V8 because that's what they do.
Zoo Performance supplied all the parts.
Yeah.
Fuel system, dry sump.
All right. Is there anything else in here you want to talk about?
Not really.
Got a motor, got some pacemaker extractors. What exhaust is on it?
Yeah, that's just, that came with the ute when I bought it. Yeah. And then we've just done custom exhaust from extractors back.
Oh, we can see some of it back there, can't we?
But if you have a look at the back's pretty.
We'll go around the back. I was roasting him off camera for not washing it for us, but that's all right. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, this is Flash. It's one of the flashiest utes I've ever seen.
Zoo Performance hooked us up the big winters.
Yep.
We got the G-Force gearbox, custom tail shaft, and then Bogger and his team at BSC have custom made this rear end to suit. This winter's about double the size of the stock diff, so they've done a good effort of squeezing that in. This is all custom. Sprayed it blue to go with the Zoo.
Yeah, sick.
And that's it. So you got full fuel system, fuel pump.
Obviously.
Dry sump.
Yep, dry sump. So this is your dry sump tank.
Yeah.
All your big juicy lines, all Zoo Performance goodies.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
And then all this rear end we cut out because the biggest thing with the utes, you get like tank slappers in the ute because all this rear weight like hanging a metre off the rear of the wheels.
Yeah.
So you can see it's all about getting it as light as you can. But, and then we got Marcus who does the suspension, dumps the suspension, try and gets the weight back so it's not just heavy in the front and light in the rear.
So it tries to transfer the weight
back.
So
we've still got about 55 to 45 weight.
Yeah.
So it's still handling good.
Does it hook up all good?
Yeah.
No, it gets Zek Novas.
Yeah, the big Zekis.
Yep.
So Zek Novas is a spono here. So they give us the Super Sports. We love frying them. When we're at High Tech, we throw on the R1s.
Yeah, sweet. Zeknova tyres, gangster tyres for sure. Of course, Shockworks coilovers.
Yeah, Shockworks have hooked us up.
Yeah, sick. Good to see. Is it an actual coilover? Do they come coilover factory in the rear, or they come standard with a coilover? Thank you, Jai. Yeah, pretty spicy setup. So yeah, like you mentioned, got the 4-speed NASCAR dog box. We'll jump in the interior in a minute. What's the fuel system? You know much about that?
Nah. Bogger and the team do.
Yeah, no, they do a good job down there.
Nah.
Yeah, that's sick.
One thing with the boys that build there, it's just reliable. I get a lot of track time and don't sit out much.
That's awesome. I'm surprised this isn't like more damaged. I feel like once you get a hit in the rear of the ute, the whole tub's just like...
The thing just crumbles. And then we
just kick it back out?
Yep.
Oh yeah?
Oh, actually, it was that side was over here.
Have you got a photo?
It's creased. Yeah, I do actually.
Boom! That's what it looked like at one point when you find the wall.
Yeah, you find the wall over there in the wet, through the grease, and then just bang.
It's got to happen.
Yeah.
All right, we'll jump inside. We'll have a look. Oof, you can see a little bit of the exhaust there. I think it's got an X pipe in it. Does it? Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry, dry. Yeah, not bad. Oh, she's solid. She hasn't really got the ting.
Just open the inside. The outside's fucked. It's not hooked in. That's been hit a couple of times. Stop filming. Stop filming that side.
Well, in here, she's looking real race car like. I'll jump in.
I've left me link cords all over the floor.
That's all right. Tune-ups, I reckon we're going to raise the limiter. What do you reckon? 10k tonight? Surely.
Yeah, if Austin comes down, we'll get him to...
Surely. Just so, BSC built cage?
Yep.
Gangster.
Everything in here, it's custom from the BSC.
Who builds the cages down there?
So Joe did most of this fab work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But
sick.
I think a couple of boys all jump in it, but it was mainly Joe.
Yeah, cool.
Joe designed it. We've cut out all the doors so we get it a little bit of this
nice.
FD custom.
Kick out.
Yeah.
So Link ECU.
Yep. Link ECU.
Extreme X.
Got a little custom little...
What's the dash? The AIM?
AIM dash.
AIM.
That's it, man.
4-speed dog box.
That's it.
GSR or 101A?
No, that's a...
is it a side shift or a top shift?
It's a left.
Yeah, the left shift, so the 101A.
Yep.
It's the same one we have in the Barry Wax.
Is it?
Yeah. All right, sick.
Yeah.
Handbrake.
That's it.
Oof. She's soft.
Yeah.
Works all right?
Yeah, that's it, man. That goes direct to the back brakes, but an inline system. Not many people like it, but
no dramas?
Well, it's the first thing I've driven, and I was used to it, and I'm a go-karter, so I'm used to left foot braking.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
So...
Yeah, did you do a bit of go-karting before drifting?
Yeah, I've raced go-karts for 20 years.
Any good?
I was. Not anymore.
How does it compare to drifting?
Not much carries over, but still racecraft, I guess, like doing a lead lap carries over from... So just being consistent.
Surely this is a lot more fun.
Heaps more.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. It's just a big boy go-kart now.
Yeah, bloody oath. How do you feel like when you do an entry and you on the handbrake but you also want a foot brake? Do they like feed each other back a bit? Do you feel...
All that changes is the travel. So if I'm just handbrake, it'll travel about 40 mil.
Yeah.
And when I come into the first corner, if I'm using foot brake and handbrake, it'll just travel 20
a little
mil.
bit less, yeah.
So probably half the distance, but there's no kickback through the feet.
Yeah.
So my other black car, I've got it inline, but it's connected to the front, and that's shit ass.
Yeah, right.
I can't use it because every time I pull this, my foot comes back.
Yeah, right. So this one's connected in just under here?
Yeah, it goes straight out to the back to the rear brakes. So when you pull this, it doesn't affect your foot, but your foot affects this.
Anyway, that's a race car. We got some Sparko seats, not bad. I feel safe. This thing looks like an absolute party.
We'll take you for a lap, fourth gear, I reckon.
Surely. Need to get a lap in this thing. It looks like a lot of fun. Sweet. All right, let's get out.
I think that's about it.
What are we rocking up the front for steering, suspension?
Still just Shockworks. Mickey Mouse. Tori made our first knuckles. Marcus gave him a couple of adjustments here and there. made another set. Ever since that, we've just been getting them replicated.
Yeah, all right.
So Marcus and Tori, shout out, thank you.
Shout out Marcus and Tori.
But yeah.
Marcus from Traction Tyres and more in Rowville.
So but all we've done, we extended the lower control arm about 35mm.
Yeah.
Custom knuckles, bought the tie rods off the shelf, longer ones.
Yeah.
Another 25mm or so.
And the
That's it.
Shockworks coilovers, way she goes.
Yeah, the lock's not amazing, but she gets sideways.
Yeah.
No backies.
Yeah, sweet. Well,
These boys were big, heavy boys, so we gutted them.
Oh, yeah?
Got the little cheapy $30 Kings 4-inch spotties or whatever they are.
yeah, little spotlights in there. And then what? It's just like the headlight cover.
Yeah, it's literally a case. We just went nuts with the grinder, and
Yeah.
so we got a couple of kilos out of each one of them. The main thing to turn this car from a stock car to how it handles now, which is like the pro level, is just weight. So the next thing what we got coming, I've got a carbon fibre bonnet, a new bumper that's lighter,
Yep.
and then we're going fiberglass, skin, fiberglass and fiberglass. Getting the moulds done. So
Yes.
trying to get her another, I don't know, if you get another 80 kilos lighter,
Yeah. Have you had it on the scales as is?
I think 1370 or something.
Pretty good. It's a VE, isn't it?
Yeah, stocks
Yeah.
1870.
Ooh.
So it's a good 500 kilos out of it. Yeah.
That's hectic.
Yeah. The biggest thing that was the tub. So the tub liner, you take the tub liner out, and underneath that was a big plastic thing, which used to be a cover where they put where they put gas cylinders.
Ah,
and they did a conversion to gas.
Yeah, obviously
That's what their big hollow section is. So the cover that sat over this was like 25 kilos.
Obviously the gearbox is probably a lot lighter than a TR6060 or whatever it had in it.
Yeah, correct. But also getting rid of the stock fuel tank, lifting it up a little bit.
Yep.
Get generator.
How many litres do you have in there?
I think it's a 30 litre tank.
30 litres. How many laps is that on full noise?
2. No. 14 to 1 compression, it chews through it.
Yeah, drinks it.
Yeah, I sit on the line and just watch it go down.
Yeah.
But loves it. Chalks them.
If you drive all night tonight, how much fuel do you reckon you'll go through?
Probably that and 3-4 Jerry's.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a bit. E85, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick. All right, well that's basically it for the car. Hope you guys are liking it. I know there's a fair few Commodore fans out there, VL Commodores. This is a VE Commodore. Drift car, pro drift car. We'll get some mad shots of this thing shredding tonight. Some chase cam, we got Jai down here with his rig, the Larry Chen from Wish. Rose, do you want to plug your Instagram? Where can people find more on the car
It's just
and yourself?
my Instagram's Jordan Sanderson, and I think my TikTok is Jordan Sanderson 95. There might be a link.
It'll definitely be on the screen right now.
Main sponsor would be BSC, and then we got Zoo. We obviously got Zek Nova, so that's Nikki and Lana. Big shout out to them.
Yep. They're good eggs.
Yeah, they've helped us. So Streamline, definitely, that's me, but it's helped foot a pretty big bill. We do commercial fit outs. We got carpenters, plasterers.
Oh yeah.
Also J & Built, that's my other company.
Yeah.
It's domestic builder.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could give them a follow as well. We got Fast Track, so that's Braden's always giving me his trailer.
Anyone you want to thank? Your missus, your mum, your grandma, your nan?
Nah, probably just the crew.
Yeah.
So if you've seen Sammy, Tom, Callan,
Yeah, all the boys.
Thane got us into the drifting. You know, Thane Lilly.
Yeah.
So he's a mate of mine. Brought us down, took me out in his car, and I'm like, shit, yeah. So he gave me a couple of tips, but yeah, that's about it.
Mad. All right. Thanks a lot for running us through your weapon, and we'll jump to some gangster footage of this thing shredding down here. Calder Park, FD layout. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. I'm sure maybe I'll speak to you at the end of the night if I find you. We'll come.
Fourth gear, let her eat.
feel yourself getting sucked back under acceleration. Pretty cool. V8 goes alright. Not bad, not bad. This thing feels stoned. That's it. That concludes our night down here at Calder Park Raceway. Keep it Reet. Friday night drifts. How'd you go, mate?
No, it was good, bro.
Yeah.
The trusty fried tyres all afternoon, no problem, no probs.
So reliable.
Yeah.
Absolute beast of a package. I got to go for a couple of laps and I was definitely blown away by how nice this thing handles. It reminded me of the Barrow Wags, to be honest. It just felt super dialed. Yeah, I was a big fan.
I don't reckon it's going up against the Wags.
The Wags probably has a bit more grip and power.
Yeah.
It runs a pretty hectic tyre, but I'm sure it'd put up a good fight. But yeah, I was impressed. Not a big V8 guy, but pretty cool. Just like the response and shit, like it's just like power, just whoop, whoop, whoop. Angry. It's sick. I'm a big fan.
No, it's good fun. It was a good night, man.
Yeah.
It's good.
Hopefully we got some cool footage.
Yeah.
Some chase footage. Thanks to Jai, Mungie. No, it was sick. Well, thanks for coming out and letting us do a video on your beast.
It's good. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see it down at Keep It Reet more. You're going to be doing
Battle Royale.
Royale.
Yeah, that's
in this?
Yeah, in
You're going to bring her out?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Let us know what you think about the beast of a Commodore down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in another Reet rundown very soon.
You.
All right.